Hey, what's up, guys? It's Diesel16 here. Welcome back to another Hogwarts Map Ultimate project. Alright, so yes, welcome to Snapshot Y19W12a. And yes, new week, new snapshot. We're probably getting closer to the pre-releases. I don't know when I'm gonna start doing that. But as soon as I get to the pre-release stage, then I probably don't have to run many updates as frequently as I have in the past. So yes, one of the very important change is the statistics in terms of updates, patch notes, and other developer information. So yes, as you can see here, the snooper settings has been replaced with the accessibility settings. So I have moved the versions to take the place of the title for options. So now your version will appear in the options tab instead of the snooper settings. I don't know when they're gonna take it back, but I was pretty mad when I found out about that. So anyways, yes, everything stays the same. So anyways, um, and yes, another thing that worth note is that the font, I've decided to change it. And this font will be courtesy of Chroma Hills, another resource pack. I inspired this font, so am using this font. So anyway, you may be wondering why this path has changed a little bit. Well, I have redesigned Dumbledore's office. As you take a look at Phoenix, um, yes, everything in the headmaster's study, including this Phoenix, has been derived from Max Atlantis 4867. And so yes, here's the headmaster's study. This is the change. You can see that it makes use of the headmaster's chair, or I should say headmistress in this case, because Professor McGonagall is currently the head. And yes, we got a little bedroom. So anyway, we have a lot to go through. You know, some of the resources that I've pulled off of Zen and Blacktooth. So yes, over here we have two new blocks that I've set, and this one's the pensive, and yes, and this one's still considered the pensive stand, because hold on, let me turn on my, because that's actually the end portal frame, so that's why. So yes, this guy made use of that, and I inspired off of that as well. So anyway, you can just dip your head in there. So now we're going out of the headmaster's study. And then we're gonna go down to the floor directly below it. And there's a new addition, work in progress, the Serpentine Corridor. Normally, it's in this tower known as the Turris Magnus, but because that tower's been removed in the 6th film adaptation, I had to guess where that would be located. In this case, I guessed it would be in the Grand Staircase Tower, so that's where I put it. So anyway, you may have noticed that I'm changing the interior of the Grand Staircase to stone bricks. Yes, because the cobblestone looked kind of way too dark for the Grand Staircase. Looked rather ugly. So I chose to do this. So now, looking at Great Hall, you may have noticed that I've switched the torches back to these. This is a trial. I will probably change them back later, but I'm in this conflict right now. Then we have the Hogwarts logo. Now, this is still magenta stained glass, but it's considered still magenta stained glass, but it's considered the coat of arms of Hogwarts. there's now lighting in lighting up the suits of armor. We're going to the back of the Great Hall, where the path area finished. Has been finished its redo. And as you can see, all the courtyards, I've removed the lighting because I found out recently that they're not supposed to be there. With the exception of the Transfiguration courtyard, where I just left the original lighting from prior to the start of the project. So yes, this removal also applies to the clock tower courtyard. And frickin' lag! And that also applies that the clock tower courtyard is supposed to be looking damaged. Yes, we're now going to go into the Stonebridge foyer, where I've added a little Easter egg in the the trophy hall, not treasure hall. And you may notice that I've temporarily removed Farines's area, and this will become the Astronomy Tower entrance hall. I think that's what I put in the wiki. And this is now the only entrance to the Astronomy Tower staircase. Keep that in mind. If you if you if you attempt to enter the Astronomy Tower from the Transfiguration courtyard, you're going to run into just chests. So yeah, it's just a fun fact. I've opened up this area on in the suspension bridge foyer. It's just kind of useless. It just goes up in here and just stops. One of the probably biggest changes besides the headmaster's office is that there has been a change in the training grounds. This is now in its correct position, so it looks more spacious in the interiors. So yes, I actually got this style from, yet again, Perf Artifacts slash Max Atlantis, which is where I got that from. So basically that's what it looks like. And yes, there has also been a change in the training grounds, where space has been extended but the world generation's left choppy. I'll probably fix that in the near future, not right away, but yeah, don't worry, that's not intended, it's a bug. So now, if I remember correctly, I think there was something. Oh yeah. Alright, so yes, down in this little new corridor right here, I've extended it a little bit up to here. So yes, it's been a nice addition. The birch sign has now been changed to something like this, because it looks kind of birch. It looks kind of perfect. Alright, so now, going up into the tapestry corridor, you're going to notice a change here. Probably didn't. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is a detention chamber that is subject to change. I may remove this because I'm starting to think twice about this. Because then I realized that the detention chamber wasn't even in the film, so I'll probably just omit that from the project overall. And I think it's time that we shall go out a ways. So yes, you may be wondering, why am I flying a bit off direction here? Basically, this arena, work in progress, it will not be on the booklet because it's not finished. Basically, we are starting the part of the project where we start to add in the areas for the Tri-Wizard Tournament. And this is supposed to be the Dragon Arena, hence the sun right here. Yes, no coordinates are set and it's not recorded in the book. So just keep that in mind. And yes, as you can see, it's work in progress. It also says that right here. It's not supposed to be like that. Yes, it's right now it's completely barred off. And yes, and I've added this. It's a combination of a couple of worlds, and I also took it from the original map, used structure blocks, and then just cloned it. So yes, I have like 126. Yes, I accidentally spawned this turtle in the process. Yes, alright, let's stop staring at the dolphins. We got work to do. Alright, yes, from the earlier snapshots, there's this bug. Didn't pay attention. Yes, alright, cut the crap. We gotta get going. So yes, then finally, we're down into the last, spots. Yes, and where we need to go is the Ministry of Magic. Yes, we gotta go to the Ministry. Alright, let's go to a regular entrance and not teleport. I know this always happens. So yes, one of the first changes you're going to notice is that I've re-added the texture in a different format. And I've also played the models so that one side will look blank, but the other three will be barred off. It's actually something that many map makers don't do, but it's worth it. So now scaffolding blocks are used at the Ministry of Magic. It was promoting Muggle prototype, so why I stayed away from it, but then I thought twice about this elevator mechanics when I went to work for the Ministry. Alright, this is a bug, by the way. I'll just fix that. Alright, and also some dye colors have changed. Alright, so yes, there we go. The minister's office is now populated with bookshelves. And now we're going down to the lower floors. No, not to. Excuse me. But anyway. Yes, there will be the Hall of Records coming soon. I've already gotten started. And I'm barely even done. Like, 1 out of 13 done. Yes, this is another work in progress section. It's a division of the fanon department. Yes, this doesn't really exist. So anyways, this will actually be it for this episode. No. Wait a second. Let's check in Hogsmeade. I think there's something in Hogsmeade. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. Yes, let's go over the textures real quick. Went in and changed the names. So, like, the pensive stand. And then we got the cursed vault and the cursed ice. Followed by now stationary weight concrete and stationary CN concrete should be concrete powder. I'll probably patch that before releasing. I think that's it. Technical changes include data packs. Never been that. I think that's it.